Good afternoon, everyone. This is Chanel Dixon. Today I'm releasing my series entitled "Back to the Basics," where I'm just going to be speaking on a lot of issues that's going on in society and how we can, as individuals, help be a solution to the concerns. The first concern that I want to speak about, which was close to my heart, was poverty. Poverty has been going on since the late 60s. Poverty is an issue that I feel like it will never go away. Poverty can affect you educationally, it can affect you mentally, it can affect everything about you. Honestly, about 11.3% of Americans have been living in poverty since in the 2000s, which is a crazy number. Also, over there in Africa, most of the African countries are very undeveloped due to poverty, due to not being able to take care of their children over there in those areas. What we need to do is be advocates. We need to be able to go into these different communities and do things that we need to can help them. We need to be able to provide them resources, to be able to do a lot of different things. Like I said, it started in the 1960s. It's a reoccurring issue that needs to be addressed. It seems like nobody wants to directly address the issue, and poverty has been going on too long. We as Americans, as people, need to be able to help uplift each other, help each other want to be and do better. So one of the main concerns of mine as to become a social worker is to be able to help those in need. Poverty and our African American heritage is at a high risk, especially here in the southern states. Over here in the southern states, it's about 20% of individuals living in poverty. As all you know, I'm in Huntsville, Alabama. It's a lot of individuals out here who are living in poverty, who are not being able to keep their head above water, which is very tragic. And like I said, in other metropolitan areas are suffering as well, especially like in New York. The high cost of living, all of those such things will always keep those individuals who not may not make a lot of money and who might not reach that median value in their salary to live on the streets, to live in the tunnels. It's a high-paced state. And we want to get those individuals off the street. We want to be able to provide them with resources so we can be able to help them. Like I said, educating yourself is more than just going to college. It's all about self-educating yourself as well. You have to do research and find out what's going on and how can you become a solution to these issues, because there are issues out here. And I want to be the one who come out here and address them and figure out solutions to do what we can do. Start by advocating, lobbying, speak to the city officials in those particular areas and see what can be done to address the poverty in particular areas. I know back at home in Detroit, Michigan, the poverty in the urban areas is crazy due to lack of transportation, due to the lack of education, due to the lack of, they manifested with drugs in particular areas, due to the low cost living in those particular areas, all the abandoned houses in the neighborhoods. It's a lot of work that needs to be done in these areas, and we as individuals have to be able to fix it. I know a lot of people would say, well, I don't want to go back to the hood. You went to school to get out. Yes, that's necessarily true, but also, you never forget where you come from. Even though, God has blessed me with my talent and the gifts that he blessed me with, I want to be able to use them to help those in need. I know it's individuals who need my help, who need your help, and we have to be the ones to help them. So yes, when I complete my master's, which will be next year, in social work, I want to be able to go back into Detroit, Michigan, and be able to help those individuals in poverty and provide them with resources, not just in Detroit, Michigan, everywhere, because it's something that needs to be addressed. It needs to be done. So first, we need to advocate, find resources, connect with social services, city officials, and do the necessary things to address these concerns. So today was just the first one. We're speaking on poverty. So stay tuned. The next video is coming soon. Thank you.